Ladies and welcome to Hong Kong local time, just coming up to 3:30 in the afternoon on Thursday, the 14th of November. With your safety in mind, please stay in your seat with your seatbelt firmly fastened until the captain has switched off the seatbelt sign.
Hong Kong, once a beacon of trade and autonomy, is crumbling. 7 months of sustained anti-government demonstrations have seen streets grind to a halt, businesses close, and neighbourhoods turn into battlegrounds. But Hong Kong didn't get to this point overnight.
The democratic movement of Hong Kong didn't start back in June. It started way back from probably 1997 or even back to the Tiananmen Square incidents. So the people of Hong Kong tried a lot of different methods. We tried demonstrating on the streets, like permitted by the government back in, there were protesters that are permitted by the government back in June or back in days before that. But the government didn't answer what we are requesting for all this period of time. So Hong Kong people are just trying to figure out ways to get our government to answer to the people, to get our government to reform in the way that we need it to.
For the past 5 months, we have tried every ways to make the government to listen to our voice. As long as this activity goes on, it reveals many problems deep down in Hong Kong, like the overpower of the government and also like the power abusement from the police.
Increasing frustration with the central government has led to protests becoming more and more violent.
Yes, this is extreme case now, and we understand that, and we are no any other choice. You know, Hong Kong under the China one country, two system is until the 2047, and this is our last chance.
Recently, the most chaotic and dangerous clashes have played out in Hong Kong's revered education institutions, with the Polytechnic University at its epicentre. What was once a thriving university campus has now been turned into a fortress, complete with its own fully functional cafeteria, medical centre, and molotov cocktail factory.
I'm an alumni from this school, and several years I have seen the building right here, but today I come here and I think there's a new building from that, but it become a wall. I can say that this is a wall, and it's totally changed. Maybe you can see that the same classroom that you have classes in there, and the table, the chair will become our, I don't think it's a weapon, but it is a rock, yes, our power.
Protesters spend 3 days fortifying the campus against an inevitable police attack. They use whatever they can muster: bricks, barbed wire, nails, glad wrap, steel, chairs, and molotovs. Sure enough, on Saturday evening, word spreads that riot police are beginning to congregate at an intersection just around the corner from Poly U. Protesters defending the university prepare for battle.
We have to protect the university. We have to stay. We have to protest. We will fight to the end.
36-hour siege ensues. Police water cannons and armoured vehicles are continuously repelled by molotov cocktails and thousands of protesters with a steely determination to fight. In a pre-dawn raid, police attack with tear gas, flashbangs, and rubber bullets. The following night, the streets of Hong Kong are once again enveloped in a haze of tear gas. The siege of PolyU is an event that will leave an indelible imprint on Hong Kong's youth. The Hong Kong protests are a clash between two seemingly immovable forces. An immensely powerful government with a refusal to compromise, pitted against a determined and supremely organised protest movement. It's impossible to predict how this battle ends, but what is for certain is that Hong Kong's suffering will continue.
It's affect a lot, like since June, like our business have been dropped from like ranging from 50% to 70%. Yeah, for the entire time, like we've been barely survived, you know. If this stretching longer, if the situation haven't changed, then most likely we'll be closing down in early next year. Yeah.
This is our last fight. If we lose, the Hong Kong will lose. All people Hong Kong. Maybe there's no more Hong Kong.